Hi. So I'm not able to meet with any of the clients right now to get their own personal experiences, but as it relates to perineal stretching, I did want to share my last two experiences with clients. I'm not currently in a preceptorship, but I have been working with some traditional midwives, and I've been taking more um, of the primary role, even though I'm still in the assistant phase. And so with my last two clients that we delivered, then like I said, the midwives that I've been working with have letting me take more of that primary role, and so I've taken I've given most of the education and doing the prenatals, and I've even delivered those babies. But sorry, I'm gonna move so that my arm's more comfortable. But so with my last two moms, then it's been since I've been taking this class, and I had read about the perineal stretching as opposed to the massage. And so about 30 weeks, maybe 32 weeks, then I asked them to do those stretches at home, just every night to get in the tub and everything. And so I know that this topic is asking about the doing it during labor, but with the I had seen some of the midwives do the perineal stretching, or the perineal stretching during labor. And so with these clients, then I decided, let's have them do it during their pregnancy, and let's see what outcomes they get. And I chose two moms that actually this wasn't their first babies, and so we knew what had happened with their first baby, and they both had torn a lot. And so when it came time for the first one to deliver her baby, then we didn't really do very much of that stretching during labor, but leading up to labor and all through pregnancy, then she did it. And when she had her baby, then she did tear a little bit, but it was really low, and it was one of those that in order to see the tear, you really did have to spread the tissue. And so she avoided all tissues or all tearing that would need a stitch, so she didn't have to have any stitches. And that tear was actually like half of a centimeter maybe. And so for her, then we chalk it up as a success. And then the other client that I did it for, or that I asked her to do it, she actually delivered on Tuesday morning this week, just a couple days ago. And with her last baby, I think she needed 9 stitches, and this one she ended up with 3, but she would have avoided all of them. And I will say, so she did the massaging during her pregnancy, and then also when she was in labor, then she wanted it, and so we actually did a lot of it for her because she had requested it. And so we kept doing it, and she would have avoided all tears, I'm pretty confident in, if her baby hadn't gotten stuck. We ended up with a shoulder dystocia, and so we had to really, really work with that. And so I chalked that one up as a success for the perineal stretching also, because it really would have worked if that baby hadn't gotten stuck. He was just bigger than we thought he would be, and he actually ended up face up. And so his shoulder, we had to kind of help him turn in order to get his shoulders out. And so those are the last two clinical experiences that I have had with the perineal stretching. And I know that it's kind of a controversial topic and that many people don't like it, but I have found success in helping moms to avoid it when I ask them to do those stretches during their pregnancy and not wait until labor. So, yeah.